Let's say your husband that married you legally traveled to Nigeria without telling you, without informing you. That shows how insufficient, worthless, valueless you mean to him.
That's painful.
Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers, flowers to me, flowers today, instead of sending flowers, come back to me, and hold me in your arms again, flowers, flowers to me, flowers.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Mela and I'm with my baby
CJ in the building.
Yeah, and for today's video we will talk about why most Nigerians marry at home and abroad. Yeah, so maybe he will give some reasons why Nigerian, since he's a Nigerian.
I'll say the ones I know. I don't know everything. I will say the ones I know. Nobody knows it all. You understand? Hey.
Now our Pekin, our Pekin. Okay, so
what is it now? Huh? Are you being ignored?
he always want his daddy.
Oh, you sure this boy didn't? Maybe that's why he cannot sleep.
Yeah, he's smiling now to this one.
Check this boy. Remove this clothes first.
This one looks so full, oh.
Because anytime he's behaving like this, not comfortable. Sleep. You see, mommy don't know how to look you. You don't know you have whenever something like this, something is wrong.
2 hours later.
Alright, we'd like to formally welcome. Yeah, it's his first time. For those who asked, it's his first time here in the Philippines. That's why the immigration asked too much questions. Yeah, so why is he traveling during this time? So we will go to the very interesting topic, which is why most Nigerians marry at home and abroad. So yeah, so the first one would be, what do you think?
You say.
So the first one would be the Nigerian man is engaged before he traveled outside the country. This one is even looking at the paper.
Number one is gonna be engage. You know, most Nigerian men, they engage, or even though they are not engaged, they have girlfriend before they traveled out of the country. So when they traveled, then their mind is stay back home to, maybe they promise the lady, I will marry you. So
when they come back,
when he comes back, so when they come to abroad, they might have a date with an Asian woman, European, American, but they already have someone in mind they want to get married to. So that's one of the reasons why you see some Nigerian men, they would date a lady. You know, the lady is very good, you know, she possesses all the quality, all the characters, but at the end you'll be wondering, why would this man still go back home and marry when he already has a good girlfriend, a good Asian woman that love him so much? Why? Because some of them are engaged. They might not tell the lady that they already had someone they want to marry. They may just keep it secret to them for themselves. So for me, I think that's number one reason why some of them, they will come to Asia or anywhere, they will still go back home and get married.
yeah, I remember before he said that, good thing I don't have girlfriend in Nigeria.
Yeah, because if I had a girlfriend, maybe someone I truly love, you know, you can't just wake up and get married to someone. Maybe someone, yeah, if I maybe would have ended up with her, because mostly all the guys before they left, they had relationships. For those that have serious relationship, when they come to abroad, their aim is to make money and go back home and marry the lady.
The next one would be bad experience through his friends or anything that he sees with a Nigerian man with an Asian woman or any foreign woman. Because you know, some Nigerians are married to a foreigner and they didn't end well. Like maybe the foreign woman is misbehaving, like after they get married, she did something wrong to the Nigerian man. So the guy also will consider, oh, maybe it will happen to me. So that's why he's scared to marry a foreigner.
Number 2 is bad experience, as you said, bad experience. Because some Asian women are very, I don't know,
Stubborn.
are very horrible, you know. Please don't be horrible.
Am I horrible?
No, I said some are very terrible, like, you know, no, don't get me wrong, I said some, not all. So maybe you might have experience of, you know, like, for example, there are some wives that they'll be telling their husband that will call police for you.
Yeah.
Maybe if they had a little issue, they will call police on them. They will like threaten them. I will call the immigration. They will deport you. You know, those things like that. Maybe they had a misunderstanding, either in their marriage or in their relationship. So they start threatening the man. You know, even slap their man. No, I've seen many, like in the public, they will slap the guy.
No, but I think not with Nigerian man now.
No, with Nigerian man, I've seen it severally, of course, in Cambodia. The lady used to slap her boyfriend, like, seriously, the boy will not do anything because one, he doesn't have paper, so he was scared. If he reacts, what if the lady call police or call immigration and they will deport him? So he doesn't want that to happen, so he will just maintain, he just tolerating all the bad attitude she's displaying on him, you know. So that's number 1. So when you're dating that kind of a lady, you already know to yourself that this one will not end in marriage. Even if you are married to her, you know that this one will not work out. Maybe he married her just to benefit or the other, you understand, just to get one thing or whatever it is. So whatever she displays, the man will keep calm. As long as he's a Nigerian man, he will keep calm. He will not panic. He will just be tolerating her excesses. So once you just make that money, bye bye. He will just leave. The lady will not see it on Facebook. He's married to Nigerian. He will be like, wow, hey, my boyfriend break my, you know, this kind of thing.
You will not pity now.
No, he will just do it back.
The third one would be the financial capacity of a man. So marrying a foreigner is like a big responsibility. So the man needs to make more effort because he needs to buy a ticket, and when they get to Nigeria, you know, he needs to provide comfort to his family, like electricity, those things.
Financial capacity, you know, in Nigeria, is a bit tough. We have no electricity and security. Also, some Nigerian guys, you know, they want to get married to a foreigner. They want to get married, but when they remember the expenses involved, for example, if you have 3 kids and you are going home Christmas, you'll be buying ticket of 3 kids and you'll be buying ticket of 5 people. So imagine, and he's not financially stable, buying ticket of 5 people every December. He want to go home. Then when he gets home, he still need no light. He needs to run generator. You understand, just to make the family comfortable, especially maybe and there are some foreigners that are so spoiled. Hey, I can't take this, you know. They'll be like, it's so dark, I need electricity. Oh my gosh, I feel hot. Can you put on the AC? Can I get a fan? You know, they will be doing those things. So by that, he will be trying to, you know, come up with our needs. So when you have such person, even when dating, you know that this one is going to cost more expenses. So for you to marry her, and when you take her home, the man doesn't have the financial stability to provide all these things. You understand? Also try to you know, I don't know, to put the system very well for her. Electricity, security. Some are scared of insecurity in our country, so they think maybe if I carry this woman and go home, now what if they kidnap her? Because they see it's a wise king, because our mentality there is different from here. So they know those things, insecurity, no lights, no water, pipe on water. So all those things are kind of a challenge to most Nigerians. They will be like, what if I take this woman home and they kidnap her? What will I gonna do? So but when they married home, the lady they married is from Nigeria. She was born and raised in Nigeria, so she knew all the system. In fact, a Nigerian woman can stay for 1 year without light. She will not panic. You understand? She will open the window, take fan. If it's very hot, she will take hand fan. they have already adopted the system of the country. So in any condition they find themselves, they are willing to accept it that way. These are number 3 reason why some still come here. They will marry in abroad, they will go home and marry, because some of them, they don't have any intention of taking the one here home. You understand? They just want to get married here, the one that will stay here with them, do business with them. So they now have another family home. That one, when he comes home, that one will take care of him too.
So what if the man will marry there and, you know, without telling like example, if he's married here in the Philippines or somewhere, and then he go back home, marry without telling the wife?
It all depends on their mutual understanding. You understand? It depends on the relationship between both of them. That's why I said some guys came to abroad, they marry just for benefits, no love attached to it. You understand? So such marriage, they take the woman, they take her for granted, they don't take her serious. You understand? That's number one. They just do whatever they want to do. That's number 1. Number 2, those women that are very cruel to them, like very wicked, they exhibit wickedness to the guy. You know, the woman have no respect, no regard to the man. So when the man also want to go, he will also not have respect for her, because she don't respect him. So how do you expect the man to respect him, to respect her? So when he want to go home, he will just go home, do whatever he want to do. He doesn't care. You understand? So when he come back, they will start fighting. After fighting, they will still reconcile. That's what it is. So for me, if your husband or your boyfriend you are in a relationship with for years, okay, let me say your husband, let's leave boyfriend, because boyfriend and girlfriend, that one is a different case, it's a different ball game. Let's say your husband that married you legally traveled to Nigeria without telling you, without informing you. That shows how insufficient, worthless, valueless you mean to him.
That's painful.
Yeah, because if you want something to him, he will tell you before he traveled. He will tell you, babe, this is why I'm traveling. I don't have money for both of us, so you just cool. I'm just go home to do 1 or 2 projects, then I'm gonna come back. That's it. But if he doesn't tell you, that means you want nothing to him. Some Nigerian men like to keep secret. I call that immature. Because as a man, if you have a wife in Nigeria, why not be bold and tell the woman here, I have a wife?
It's up to her if she accepts it.
If she will accept you or not. Some go home, they marry secretly without the woman here, their wife here, knowing. It doesn't make sense to me. If you want to get married to Nigeria, you talk to her, look at this is one of, if she say no, she don't want.
If she wants to live, it's up to her.
Yes, you give her reasons. Try to explain your reasons why you want to do this. So if she doesn't want it, then it's not left for her to decide. Always share something with your partner. Don't just go home and marry. You didn't inform her, then she will be finding it out from social media. If she's matured enough and you talk to her, you understand, try to explain. By the way, normally Nigerian, especially Igbo tribe, allow a man to marry more than one wife.
Polygamous.
Yeah, polygamous is allowed for those Igbo men. Even other culture, religion, Yoruba, the same. So I'm not in support of polygamy. I'm not in support, don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to explain. You need to talk to her if you want to get married in Nigeria. Even though I know that some of Asian women, they are not understanding. You know, that's why some of the guys, they do it secretly, because they know if they tell her, she won't agree. In fact, he will not even travel home. The lady will make sure he remain here.
She will make problems.
Yes, she will make a whole lot of problem to the guy. If she see way, she will even take his passport and burn it. You understand? So that's why they keep it secret. They will go home and do the whole thing, because once you, I know, I've lived in Asia for a few years. Some of them are very troublesome. So they cannot bear this kind of news. Telling her you want to get married to another woman, no, she can't accept it. So instead of you saying it here, it's better when you go home. You understand? You call her, you know, explain things for her. So another one that I experienced, that some Nigerians, when they marry in Nigeria, when they already have a wife in abroad, some of them love their wife in abroad because most of them stay long in abroad. So they have met the woman for a long time. You know, they have bond, they have a strong bond. But some, when they go home, some of them have investments in Nigeria. And Nigeria is difficult to find someone you can trust. Even your own brother, you can't even trust him with your business. So when they go home, they calculate all these things. They find it difficult trusting someone. So they will end up getting a wife and hand over the business. Because, okay, you'll be running this business for me. You understand? So because they know that when you marry the woman, as long as that woman is reasonable, as long as it's not all those ones that the woman will always maintain the money. Because she knows that this money is her future with him and the kids and the husband. So she will maintain it. So I come in conclusion that most Nigerians that marry abroad and still go home and get married, they just marry the wife in Nigeria for business purpose, for their investment, because some of them are not yet ready to go home. Understand?
Like they have a lot of investment.
Yes, and they have some investment which they need someone they can trust it in their hand. So they'll just get a wife and hand it over. They will be monitoring the business. They will be in abroad. Maybe some of them, like those in importation, they'll be moving goods from abroad while the wife will be selling. Some has a kind of, you know, few investments which the woman there in Nigeria will overseeing them.
But what if the wife, the foreign wife, want to go to Nigeria? What will happen? He has wife there too.
The woman will go. That's why I keep on saying it. It depends on their mutual understanding. You understand? I have seen a guy that married a Thai woman and also married Nigeria. He'll go home with the Thai woman to meet the one in Nigeria. You know, they live peaceful. They need to see them. They live very peaceful. The white, the black, the Nigerian lady is sitting by side. The Thai lady is sitting. All of them were in uniform. The same uniform. So it all depends in understanding. That was the key point. Understanding between you and her. You understand? So if a man marries in Nigeria and marrying abroad and he's honest to both of them, you understand? Being honest to the one in Nigeria and honest in the one abroad. You know, bring the family together. Let them know that I didn't marry just for anybody. I married because it is in my tradition that I can marry more than one wife. So I want both of you to live peacefully. You two are my wives and I accept responsibility. You understand? Fine, it's good. Nothing. Why most of Nigerians abroad marry abroad, they don't want their wife abroad to go home because they are playing hide and seek game. You understand? They are not sincerely. They are not being sincerely from day one. You know, whatever you are doing in life, you should be sincere, be honest from day one. No hide and seek game, because no matter how you hide things, it must surely come out. You can't hide secret forever. It must surely explode. So if you are doing something, be honest from day one. Tell her, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is what I need. If you are the kind, you marry, tell her, I'm marrying you, know that soon we are going home. Are you going with me or not? Hear her opinion. If she say no, then you already know that this one is not qualified. So no need to play guy man in everything. Everything is not being smart. There are some smartness you will play, it will backfire on you. So if you want to do this thing, you be honest to them. Look at what I want. This is what I want. Is it okay by you? Yes, then we go. Like before I married my wife, I told her, I'm not going to stay here forever. I'm just here just to better my life. Once everything is settled, once I have investment in Nigeria, something we'll be doing, we are going home for good. Are you in or out? She said, why? So, of course I'm in. I said, why? She said, is it not abroad I am? I thought that you will miss your family, or you will not see your mom, you will not see. You say, of course. Now, say she has been in Cambo for almost 5 years. Abi, she only went home. That was either once. She said it's still the same thing. She went home twice after 5 years, right? She said, yes, of course, that is still the same thing. That staying in Nigeria is just like her left her mom and be working in Cambodia. So it's just the same foreign country. So it wasn't new for her. She said, of course, that both of them are the same. Either is in Cambodia, say she has left them for long. So she already knew that anytime we go home, we are not staying here forever. So every plan we are making, she already knew. It's very clear to her. It's not something that I'll be explaining to her again, because from day one I told her. So,
yeah, that's the good part, that you need to explain. But a lot of Nigerians fail to explain to their woman. some Nigerian men should say what they want from the beginning.
Yeah, say what you want from the beginning. If it is suitable for the woman, she will accept. If it's not
If
suitable,
not, then find someone that
find
will
someone else
accept.
that will accept it. That is it. So that's what it is.
The next one is the women has no plan in living in Nigeria.
Most Asian women don't want to go to Nigeria because no, most foreigners, not Asia, both Europe, America, they don't want to go Nigeria because they have painted Nigeria black and blue. Some people think that Nigeria is a hellfire. So with those pictures they have seen, when you tell them let's go home, they say no, I'm not going home. They won't allow the kids go, they won't want to go home. So if you are having that kind of a wife here, you already automatically know that you have no wife, because average Nigerian men, average, what I mean, almost like 90%, they will surely go home, no matter how they say that our country is bad,
or no matter how successful they are.
no matter how successful they are, no matter everything in abroad, one day they must surely go home. So if your man is telling you I will not go home, that one is a lie. He must surely go home one day. So when your woman here in abroad doesn't want to go home, so you go home and marry, because one, those children you are giving birth to, you will take them home. They need to know where they come from, because we the Nigerian men, someone that takes over from you is your child. So in a way that you gave birth abroad and your wife says she's not going, she sees the kids, you will not say maybe you saw such thing happen to few of your friends, so you say nah, I don't want to, maybe this might happen when I get old, it's better now I'm young, let me go in Nigeria and marry and give birth to maybe 2 or 3, so that if my wife here said no, I will not go, since the man will just carry his bag and go. And if the children want to come, they come. If they don't want, he move on. He already has kids that will take over in Nigeria. So that's one of it. So if you are dating a Nigerian man, just bear it in mind that he will go home one day. So you start preparing your mind to live in Nigeria, because unless the man doesn't want to go home, if he said he want to go home, it's not left for both of you to plan for it together. When having conversation with your wife, you already knew that this one now will not go. Or maybe the man took her once and she started castigating. See, your country is bad. See this, all those spoiled brats. And they start, this place is so shitty, shithole. So once they come back, he will go again and marry. You know that this one cannot stay in Nigeria. So the last one, but not the least, is culture. It is not uncommon in Nigeria to see families insisting that their children marry from their tribes. So this is something that has been happening to ages. Even in Nigeria, we have different tribes in Nigeria. Can you imagine that an Igbo man might see a Yoruba or Hausa or another tribe and fall in love? You want to marry, the mother or the father will be like, my son, why do you want to marry a Yoruba girl or Hausa girl when there are so many beautiful Igbo girls around us? They will be like, this one is still in the same country, Nigeria, not in far distance of Asia and America and Europe. This one is in Nigeria. They will be like, no, my son. Some parents are very stubborn. They will say, my son, you cannot marry Hausa girl, or you cannot marry Yoruba girl, or that if you want to marry, you need to marry someone from your tribe. You need to marry someone that understands your language, someone that can cook your soup, someone that can do this and that. So that's it. So culture is a very strong thing that keeps most Nigerian out from getting married abroad. Even when they marry abroad, their mother will tell them, my son, that one you marry there is not wife, or you must marry from home, someone that will be in the kitchen cooking with me, someone that will be going to farm with me, someone that will be doing that and this with me. That one you marry there is a abroad wife, and I will not accept her. Some parents are very stubborn. They will insist. If they can insist and about someone that is the same country, Nigeria, how much more now think of it, someone abroad. So it now takes a lion heart for men, not boys. Men that already knew what they want and they stood by it and said, no, mom, no, dad, you're not going to choose someone I'm going to marry, so I'm going to choose for myself. So they're going to decline their opinion or whatever they are saying. And this is, some parents will come to the extent of, they will tell you, if you don't do this, I will disown you, you will not my son. They will threaten, I will die, you. You know, those are those ones in the village because of their mentality, you know. But the parents, the modern parents now, those ones that have seen civilization and globalization, they don't really reason that way again. But those old parents that lives in the village, they still think till date. So some Nigerians, they get married, and when they go home, their parents will insist. They say, no, my son, you know, especially those only child, those only son, those one are the most strongest. The parents will say, no, you are my only child, and don't you know that these white people, when you get married, they will not come home with you, that they will not bring the kids home. Say, do you want our lineage to close? This is the kind of thing they will be telling their son. Say, no, my son, you must marry here. In fact, they will even go and bring a wife for him to marry. Say, this one is homemade, she is very humble, loyal, everything, marry. So some of those guys, they just get married
without love.
Yeah, without love. They just married the woman to be producing kids for them in Nigeria. They just married because their parents insisted they must marry here in Nigeria. They must marry, so the kids will be home. The mother will be seeing the daughter-in-law and the grandchildren often. So culture is still reasons why most stay married here. They will go home. So dating someone that has already made up his mind that he must get married in Nigeria, yeah, that already has a lover, or I don't know how to put it out, he has already made up his mind that no matter how good, no matter how angelic, no matter how romantic, no matter how good she possesses, in fact, let her be Mary, mother of Jesus, Virgin Mary, the man will still not marry her. Even if he marry for one benefit, when he go home, he will stay married because he never had intention initially of getting married to an Asian woman. So no matter the character, her good behavior, everything she display, she will still end up getting married in Nigeria because he has already made intention from beginning, I must marry here. So you understand. So sometimes when they get married in Nigeria, not that they don't love the Asian women, some do love them. Maybe some marry because of pressure, one pressure maybe from their parents, and they want to please them. Yes, that's what it is, guys. So I hope you guys gonna enjoy the video.
Yeah, and learn something.
Yeah, I hope you're gonna learn something. You know, I'm just trying to throw a bit from my little knowledge. This is just from my little knowledge, you know, things I've seen around me happen from different occasions. So I just want to share it with them.
Okay guys, so that's all for today. I hope you liked the video. So please don't forget to comment, like, and share, and subscribe to our channel. So our baby here is sleeping.
Our baby is sleeping, man. You love daddy so much. You always want to sleep in daddy's body. He's my booty. Booty. My booty. So thank you guys. I hope you all gonna enjoy this video. So if you have any comment below, you can just drop your comment or your question.
Yeah, so share your ideas about this issue.
Yeah.
So comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. See ya. Peace out.